What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Coach Ryan, and I will be leading you through today's training session. We have a 16-minute E4 mom. That's every 4th minute on the minute. For the practical, you're going to be knocking out 8 and 8 single leg deadlifts. That's 8 single leg deadlifts on each side. Then you're going to go right into 10 kettlebell swings. And then you're going to follow that up with 20 dumbbell kayaks. Now for the tactical, on the other hand, you guys are going to be working with barbell. So 5 deadlifts, 70 to 75%, 10 heavy kettlebell swings, and 20 standing landmine twists. Okay, this warm-up is going to take about 10 minutes, and it begins in 10 seconds. Now, every move I'm about to do is on the YouTube channel. Some of these I may go through a little bit quick, like this first one, the BushCraft bear crawl. I'm going to crawl out to a push-up position, lower myself down, reach out, stretch, hands clasped behind your back, big stretch, breathe in, back to a push-up position, all the way up, and then reach to the sky, side plank, down, another side, side plank, and back to a push-up position, hips to the floor, push that right hip into the floor, look over your left shoulder, left hip into the floor, look over the right shoulder, and a big down dog stretch on the calves and hammies. Walk yourself back into a tripod transition, one on each side. Back and forth. Now this BushCraft bear crawl should take you about 1 minute per bear crawl. You're going to reverse crawl from here into a single arm hip bridge, up, and up. That's one. How we do? Right at 1 minute. Perfect. All right, crawl out again. Lower yourself down. Big Superman stretch. Fingers interlaced behind the back. Stretch those shoulders. Push up position. Push up. Side plank. One arm comes up to the sky. Make sure you're breathing. Other side. Up to the sky. Back to the middle. Slowly lower the hips down to the floor. Right hip into the floor, look over your left shoulder. Same thing on the other side. Down dog, all the way back. Walk yourself back. Tripod transition, one on each side. Warming up these ankles, warming up the hips. Pivot those feet, and a reverse crawl into a single arm hip bridge, back and forth. And with that, all the way up. Look at that, 2 minutes. Next up, the Russian baby maker. So, get yourself into a deep squat. Left hand on the left foot, right hand on the right foot, and you're just gonna rock back and forth. Use your elbows to kind of push your knees out. You're gonna feel a little bit of stretch in the hips and the groin. Raise your hips as high as you can. Let your head just kind of hang down, and then drop it down back low. All right, so we're trying to warm up the knees, loosen up the hips, high as you can. If you can't keep your hands on your feet, well, that's something you want to work on. All right, if you cannot touch your toes yet, you better be working on it. All right, correlation does not equal causation, but if you can't touch your toes, you're at a little bit more risk of a back pain. All right, back injury. That's enough of that, right? Okay, Cossack. Now, the Cossack Squat, side to side. Some people call it the lateral lunge. All right, the proper name is the Cossack. All right, I guess, you know what, there's no proper names in exercise. All this stuff is made up. All right, now some people call it Cossack, and that is an incorrect pronunciation. All right, it is Cossack, and if you go low as possible here, all right, back and forth, if your knees will allow that. All right, you got nice healthy knees. Mine have had plenty of surgeries. They've been all fixed up, so they're good to go right now. I'm just alternating back and forth about 45 seconds on each side for the Cossack squat. All right, not Cossack. All right, there we go. Hanging out from here, good mornings. All right, so the good morning. Feet right about squat stance. Abs tight, glutes tight. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs. Hands behind your head. And slowly come forward, grind it out, It should not feel fantastic, and slowly come back up. All right, you're gonna lose a little bit of that squeeze in the glutes, but I want you to keep your abs as tight as humanly possible. All right, hands behind your head, abs tight, 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 like someone was gonna punch you in the stomach. Squeeze your feet into the floor and grind yourself back up. All right, this is not a speedy movement, guys. Good morning is not for speed. It is a strong, slow grind of a hinge. How low can you get? Back flat, back parallel, slowly come back up, and that should be good. Next, the hollow body. All right, speaking of abs, I'm gonna start with my low back pressed right into the floor. Now here, my abs are on, they're engaged, no space in between my back and the floor, right? Now I can put one leg out, and that's my abs working a little bit harder against the weight of my leg. Two legs out, even harder, 2 arms, 2 legs, and now I'm living in the shake, all right? This should be a very challenging move. Your core is now holding up your legs and your arms. If this becomes too difficult, I can bring one of those pairs in, right? I could bring the arms in, or I could bring the knees in, or I could bring them both in. But you want to try to see how long you can stay in this solid, hollow position. This is one of the foundational movements for most of the exercises. All right, you get what I'm saying. That's 45 seconds. That's your hollow body. All right. So, we're gonna grab your kettlebell because you have 5 kettlebell deadlifts and 10 kettlebell swings. We're gonna hit 3 rounds of this together, all right? So once you grab that bell, all right, I'm gonna look at you during this first one, okay? And that is for a couple reasons. So I'm gonna approach this bell, I'm gonna get close. The handle's gonna bisect my feet, all right? I'm standing tall, I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna grab the handle of this bell, and I'm going to turn my elbow pits towards you. That's right, elbow pits towards you. What I'm also thinking about doing is squeezing a sponge underneath my armpit, all right? As I squeeze down, that's gonna turn on my lat and turn this into more of a total body movement, all right? So I come down, grip it, elbow pits forward, breathe in, stand tall. Let's do 4 more of those. Little tap. And down. All right, now 10 kettlebell swings. Same thing with the sponge. All right, Russian swings. We're not messing around with those American swings, all right? I'm as American as the next guy, but you know what? I think the American swing is just silly, so whatever. It's just a thing, you know, it's just exercise. All right, let's get a 2-foot takeoff. Hinge your hips, hands on your bell, lock and load. Elbows strong, elbow pits. Ready, go. And park that bell smooth. All right, now something at the top of this swing I want you to think about. Right at the top, it's floating, but your quads are getting locked in. So I want you to think about pulling your kneecaps up at the top of that swing. All right? You should be getting warm by now. All right? Round 2. We have 3 rounds of this. This is just a warm-up. It's all right, just getting warm. So we're gonna step in, all right? Step in nice and close, hinge my hips, hands on the bell, elbow pits forward, squeeze the sponge, and breathe in. 4 more. Tap, 2. And who knows? That might have been a 6th one. That's okay. That's all right. We are getting the glutes fired up. All right, just getting things warm. Now, 2-foot takeoff. Pow, pow. Hinge your hips. Hands on bell. Lock and load. Do not speed through this. All right, make sure your hat's on tight. And kneecaps up. And park the bell nice and smooth. Sweet. You have one more round. And I said it'll take about 10 minutes. All right, 10 or 11. Last round, you know what? I'm gonna go sumo. It's a wide stance, and wide stance, hip hinge, shins remain vertical. This one, I'm gonna drop into a little bit more of a squat, all right? So I'm gonna come down, chest is up a little bit taller, and elbow pits, forward, and stand tall, breathe in first. All right, now, final 10 swings, and then we can get into the strength. All right, still getting warm. Getting fired up, ready, 2-foot takeoff. Hinge your hips, push them back, grip the floor with your toes, hands on bell, lock and load, and breathe in. And with that, your warm-up is complete. Ladies and gents, 16-minute E4 mom every 4th minute on the minute. We're gonna knock out 8 single leg deadlifts on each side, 10 kettlebell swings, and 20 dumbbell kayaks. It begins in 10 seconds. Woo! I'm telling you, this whole pandemic face mask thing really works for my headbands too. In 3, 2, 1. So, I'm gonna grab my dumbbell or kettlebell. All right, I'm looking for 8 on each side. Now, I don't necessarily have to go all the way to the floor, just enough to where my back is flat. My shoulder blades are kind of squeezed back together. I'm on the heel of my front foot. My knee is tracking over my toe. All right, I'm really using my glute and hamstring to kind of slow it down. Now, if you have the mobility, you can absolutely go all the way to the floor, just so long as you don't round your back or turtle. Your back is nice and tall. If you need to, you can even let that back toe barely stay on the floor. Now, if you do 8 of these, nice and slow, it might take you about a minute. All right, on each side. Now, if you have a dumbbell, you do the same thing, but maybe hold both sides of that dumbbell to start with. Now, if your knee comes forward in front of the toe a little bit, that's all right. That's natural. Just keep your leg smooth in the back. So if you can, keep that back leg straight versus bending it. All right, chest up nice and tall. You'll notice my shin is pretty much vertical. It comes forward a little bit. All the weight's on my heel, but my toes are still gripping the ground. Again, approximately 8 on each side. Of course, you can do regular deadlifts as well. The focus of the practical is all single leg. Woo! You have 4 minutes to knock out 8 single leg deadlifts, 10 kettlebell swings. When you approach that kettlebell, remember, all right, we're getting our 2-foot takeoff. Stance just a little bit wider, and then hip width. Hinge the hips, hands on bell, lock and load, and breathe in. All right, right at the top, squeeze your quads, squeeze your abs, everything is tight. Total of 10. Sorry if I threw you off. And then park that bell smooth. Because this is the strength, all right? We're working on a lot of strength endurance, but you shouldn't be completely out of breath, all right? Let me catch mine. And we're gonna hit 20 dumbbell kayaks, all right? So 20 dumbbell kayaks. Ideally, feet up off the floor. If that's a little bit too much, you can keep your feet on the floor, all right? So I'll show you what they both look like. On the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if that gets a little bit too easy, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, that took 3 minutes and 40 seconds if you were following along. Biggest thing with the dumbbell kayak, I'm not moving from my lower back. I'm moving from my shoulders, keeping my core tight, stable, together. All right, back to our single leg deadlifts. So, this time, I'm gonna go one arm. All right, I'm gonna go same leg, same arm. So my right leg will be down, weights in the right hand. Smooth. Now if your balance is really, really good, you can even bring it up. My balance isn't great today, so I'm not gonna do that. But just slow it down. If you want, you can put one hand behind your back, and that will ensure that your low back is flat and that we're not getting all crazy out to the side. All right? Shoulder blades are back. That's probably 5-ish, something like that. You may be going faster than I, and that's quite all right. Now, if you want some extra grip strength, and you have the ability, go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells. All right, yeah, how do you like that? So, because my right leg is coming up, I'm gonna point my right toe in just a little bit. I'll show you what that looks like from the front. Right toe in and down. This is gonna ensure that my hips stay level and that I don't flare out to the side. Smooth. Is that 5 or 4? Who knows, guys? Slowing it down. I should be able to see that my knee is tracking over my toe, but I still want my chest up. I don't want to be looking at the floor. I don't necessarily want to be looking down or up. Just nice and neutral. You could pretend that you have a grapefruit underneath your chin, trying to hold it to your chest. Now, back to these kettlebell swings. Remember, what we're looking for, squeeze the quads, squeeze the butt, right at the top. 2-foot takeoff. Hinge the hips, grab that bell, lock and load. And park that bell nice and smooth. You should have an audible, powerful exhale every time your hips extend, all right? Now, back to these kayaks. What I'm looking for is some sort of core rotation. And again, what I'm not doing is going up and down from my lower back. I'm moving my shoulders, all right? So I'm not twisting at my spine. Oh no, your spine doesn't really like that. What I'm doing is holding my core solid while I use my shoulders and arms to go back and forth. That's the kayak and the intent of the kayak. I lost count. And that's probably 20. All right, so we got about 30 seconds. Again, if you really want to challenge your grip strength on the single leg deadlifts, go ahead and grab 2. All right, or you can just stick with 1, all right? Your choice. Now, what we can also do is hold on to something, all right? If you feel like you're losing it just a little bit, I'll show you what that looks like up against the wall. So this beautifully freshly painted wall right here, you guys have 3 seconds. 2, 1, I'm gonna put one finger slowly, all right, come down and back up. Just having a hand on the wall is gonna keep my chest up, my legs straight, my hips level, but it's gonna keep me from weeble wobble. It's probably gonna make me use more of the correct muscles, all right? So don't be afraid to just give a knuckle, all right? Put a digit on the wall there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to put a digit there. Chest up nice and tall. Smooth all the way down. All right. Same thing other side. And coming down. Now I like to use opposite leg, opposite arm every now and then. But with multiple rounds, you can switch it up every time. It'll still be all right. You're gonna keep your chest tall, so try not to let that shoulder come down. And right back up. I can also hold on to something out in front of me. All right. Smooth all the way down. Like so. Let's get back to those swings, because I know how you love them. All right. Since I have one bell here, I'm stuck with this as my weight. Chances are you at home probably don't have 16 kettlebells. If you do, bravo. All right. Loan those things out. Help out a friend. All right. Hinge your hips. Hands on bell. Lock and load. Breathe in as you swing back. Exhale. Power. All right. Now, I may or may not be hitting the exact number of reps. You may or may not either. All right? It's up to you. As long as you're hitting within 1 or 2, you're probably doing good. All right? We're not maxing out here in the at-home workouts. What we're hitting is a lot of strength endurance, a little bit of cardio, all right? And lots of core. Now, as far as these kayaks go, I like to put one hand on top, and then each round, I'll kind of switch which hand is on top, all right? So again, you go feet on the floor, shoulders pick up and over. So my abs actually stay engaged the whole time. I'm not twisting from the back. Very important. Most people do this wrong, all right? You are not most people. And if you were doing it like that before, well, stop it. Start doing it correctly. All right? Core, tight. A little more challenge. Up, top. We got about 45 seconds in between. So, need a drink? Go ahead and grab yourself a drink. This is a 16-minute E4 so we have one final round beginning again at minute 12. Now, you could do this barefoot as well. Last round, you want to pop your shoes off, you're more than welcome to. All right, just be careful of your toes and setting things down. But you don't necessarily need shoes for kettlebell swings or single leg deadlifts. In fact, I'm a big fan of teaching that proprioception, teaching that balance without shoes at first, and getting a pretty awesome foot workout at the same time. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the dumbbell. We're gonna go single arm, single leg. We're gonna see how this flows, all right? Not holding on to anything. Tapping my heel at the top. Down for 2, and a little tap. Down for 3, little tap. Shoulders back at the top. Down for 4, little tap. Slow down, follow me. Down for 5, little tap. Down for 6, little tap. Now if you need to, you can use all those other things we did. Down for 7, little tap. Down for 8, little tap. All right, was that 8? We better do another one, just in case. All right, grip, strength. Exhale, same thing. You can turn that toe in, down, little tap, down, little tap. I want you to grip the floor with your foot like a little kidney bean, all right? Grip it, 3, grip it, and 4. My right knee has a tendency to cave in, and 5, but I fought it for a long time, down, and 6. I've had some surgeries on it as well. All right, and every now and then, you just have to pause and restart. All right, is that 7, maybe? 5. You might have one leg that's a little bit shaky than the other, and that's okay. All right, that's probably our 8 right there. Oh yeah, that's a good forearm pump as well. If you're not feeling it, chances are you didn't go heavy enough. All right, now, the single leg deadlift is not all about the weight. It's about controlled patterns of movement, just like everything. All right? We have one more set of kettlebell swings. All right, breathe, take one with me now. 2-foot takeoff, hip hinge, ha, hands on bell, lock and load, power. All right, got some points off. If you saw my toes come up, hopefully you weren't watching that close. You were focused on your own. All right, we got one more set of the dumbbell kayaks. Ladies and gentlemen, collect yourselves. Grab your bell. And if you don't remember which hand was on top last time, that's okay. You're not really gonna create an imbalance here, all right? Now you can do this with multiple objects. The goal is going from one side to the other. Think about it like rowing a boat, all right? Rowing a kayak back and forth, all right? Everything that we're doing in the training center is just getting you better at living your most active lifestyle, all right? So this same movement can be seen in a lot of different outdoor patterns, all right? We are using the dumbbell to train that same pattern. Ready? Let's go feet up this whole time for the last one. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe. 7, 8, keep your feet together. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, abs tight. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that's 20. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, your 16-minute E4 mom is complete. And for today's work capacity, we have 4 rounds of 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. All right, for the practical, you're gonna be doing 5 dumbbell cleans on each side, followed quickly by 5 burpee over dumbbell. All right, so 5 and 5 cleans, 10 total, and then 5 burpees over the dumbbell. Now, you're gonna do that for 2 minutes on, take a minute rest. You're gonna count as many reps and rounds as you can, and then at that 1 minute rest period, when you go again, you're gonna start right where you left off, okay? If you're going tactical, that's gonna be 5 power cleans with a barbell, of course, 135 and 95, and then 5 burpee over bar. Have fun with that. Okay, we're gonna set the clock for 11 minutes. 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. 5 power cleans one side, 5 power cleans the other, and then 5 burpee over the dumbbell. I'm personally gonna try to do 2 rounds every 2 minutes for a total of 8 rounds. All right, we'll see what happens. Also, shout out to Jared Enterton for this sweet shirt. It begins in 10 seconds. All right, ready? Big deep breath in. Grab that bell in 3, 2, 1, go. Pop to the ground, up to the shoulder. Tap the ground, up to the shoulder. Tap, pop, little tap, pop. Is that 5? I don't know. Better be counting. Switch sides. Keep your back nice and flat. Up to the top. Pop to the top. keeping that dumbbell as close to your body as you can. All right, 5 burpees. All right, 40 seconds. Where you at? You might not be going as fast. That's okay, or you might be faster. It's 2 minutes. Stop talking, start working. Tap. Keep it close. Now on these burpees, chest and quads touch the floor, unless you're going OG burpee, wherein you would only go here, and not go all the way down. All right, that's 2 rounds in, 30 seconds. Breathe. Push it out, 20 seconds. Tap. Keep it close. Ah, so close. 1 minute rest. All right. So where'd you get? How far did you get? Maybe write that down. Keep a mental note. Take a breath in. 1 minute. All right, the goal here is 2 minutes, blast through, and then 1 minute off. All right, oh, and a little nutrition fact. What has more protein, a comet or an asteroid? Everybody knows this. Asteroids, man. They're a little meteor. Alright, so I have 4 on one side. I know, I'm not even a dad. I got the dad jokes. I'm gonna start where I left off. Alright? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. And pop to the top. Alright. Then burpees over that bell. Stay low. Chest and quads touch the floor. Flip that card when you get done. Back to that bell. Exhale. Keep that bell close. Chest up. Nice and tall. Tap. Now, I'm going from the floor. You could do a hang power clean where you don't go to the floor, but I like a good full range of motion. All right, flip those cards. 50 seconds to go. Right back to that bell. All right, exhale. Breathe through it. Tap. Up to the shoulder. Tap. Better be breathing. 30 seconds. Push it out. Seconds. Hey! And there's your 1 minute of rest. Now, I might have come out a little too hot. And actually, that's not possible. Because these 2 minutes, it's all you got. Now on these cleans, only put speed to this clean if you know that you are in a tight starting position. All right? Then and only then can we apply some intensity. In this case, the intensity being speed. All right? Mechanics, technique, before anything else. All right. Speaking of anything else, we're back to it in 10 seconds. Shake it out. You got no time. Pick up where you left off. 3, 2, 1. Tap and go. From the floor, right to the shoulder. Use those hips. Just like kettlebell swing. Tap. You can swap it off if you want. Hey-oh. All right, burpees. I love me a good burpee, as you can tell. But I'm also pretty low to the ground, so I don't have far to travel. You know what I mean? Right back to it. Grab that bell. Oh, chest up, nice and tall. Flip that card over. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds. Swap it out. Better be breathing. Stay low on these burpees, all right? The Schmiegel burpee. Stay low. I don't know if that's right or not. If you have to question it, always do one more. 20 seconds. That's it. Push it out. 20 seconds. You can't stop now. Now you can stop. All right. Think about where you left off. You have 1 more minute. Uno más. Por favor. Into the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to make your body alkaline. All right, Google Wim Hof. Do yourself a favor. 30 seconds, your final round. All right, if you're like me, you may be getting a little bit winded. All right, maybe second guessing your last meal. That's okay, means you're doing it right. All right, pat yourself on the back for being the 0.1%. It's actually taking a stand for their own health and fitness. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to it. Tap, all the way up, tap. All right, back to those godforsaken burpees. 2, keep breathing all the way through. 3, 4, 5. Hi-yo. Look at it. All right. Already got my goal. Should I stop? Hell no. All right, come on. Grab that bell. Tap. Hup. See that smooth transition? Bet you liked it, didn't you? Hi-yo. All right, come on. These lungs ain't gonna build themselves. You got 1 minute. Hop. Chest and quads. Touch the floor. 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? Better do another for good measure. you think it's time to slow down. You couldn't be more wrong. 30 seconds. Grab that bell. Pick it up. Keep your back flat. What is this? All right. Squat it if you need to. But no turtles, man. Come on. And tap. Tap. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, your 4 rounds of 2 minutes on, 1 minute off is complete. How'd you do? Let us know. Hate us? Love us? Leave some comments. Thanks for playing, guys. Appreciate it. All right, the only thing left is the cool down. It's gonna take about 3 minutes. So find yourself an area where you can stretch out. Let's get ready. Starting with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We're gonna focus on our breath right here. I want you to look to the sky and breathe in, and then bring your chin to your chest and breathe out. You're gonna breathe in, look to the sky, chin to the chest, breathe out. Now I want you to arch your back, look at the sky, arch your back, arch your back, arch your back, look at the sky, breathe in. And round your back, push your palms away from your knees and chin to your chest. Exhale everything you got, and inhale. Eyes to the sky. Exhale. Chin to the chest, push your palms away. Feel the shoulder blades just kind of pulling apart, pulling themselves apart, breaking up all those barnacles. Eyes to the sky, inhale. And that's probably good for the kick. You're only as old as your spine. All right, so take care of that there. Let's get a little spinal twist, speaking of which. Right ankle over your left knee, figure 4. All right, right ankle over left knee falls to the floor, pinning that right foot. And then we just reach out to the side. Most people are gonna feel this stretch in their right glute, all right, that top glute, whichever one that is. If you followed along with my instructions, it's gonna be your right. Maybe you can even give yourself a little half snowing, all right? Pull that knee down a little bit more. Stretch. We're gonna hang out here for about 10 more seconds. All right, so about 50 seconds on each side. Breathing in through your belly. Out through your mouth. Slowly kind of move those knees side to side. And let's go left ankle on top of the right knee. Right knee pins the left foot down. Right hand grabs the top of the left knee. And stretch. Pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Nice, solid work. A lot of single leg deadlifts, kettlebell swings, cleans, kayaks, all the way up and down. Hanging out. We'll hang here for about another 15 seconds. Again, you should feel this mostly in that top glute, left glute, if you're following along. Breathing deep through your belly. Just hanging out. With that, you're gonna bring your knees into your chest. Roll yourself up. Your cool down is complete.